Welcome back. This is March 16th. Austin 316, Luke 316, Mark 316, John 316. All important. My favorites, Luke 316. I wanted to explain how you guys are in a box and you're in multiple boxes. It's funny. Each dimension that you're in, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or even financial, you're in a box. This documentary from Frontline, this investigative reporting, goes a long way to explain why the banks are collapsing. I'm going to dumb it down for the wrestling audience so that you can understand that, because I realize you guys aren't paying attention to math, and that's part of the reason why you're in the situation and you're in these boxes, like I keep telling you. But basically, the bank's product is selling money, so they sell it out at lower interest rates. The Fed has been ratcheting up the interest rates, and so that makes the money more expensive. So the banks are already committed to, they're locked into these mortgage rates or agreements at these lower interest rates. So as the Fed raises interest rates above them, they're in a squeeze and they get squeezed out of business and the banks will collapse. And the reason that the Fed's doing this is because that's the only tool they have to control the inflation. And then you say, well, why is the Fed doing that? And the reason the Fed is the one who's kind of the only one left responsible for the economy and keeping it on track is because your lawmakers aren't doing their jobs. And the reason the lawmakers aren't doing their jobs is because the voters aren't doing their jobs. See, it's a big domino effect. But anyways, what it all amounts to is you won't be able to buy or sell because the dollar's not going to be worth diddly squat. It's going to be like right before World War II when Hitler rose to power and they were burning the Deutschmarks because they couldn't buy anything with them. That's what it means. You're not going to be able to buy or sell. But the difference between the United States and Germany pre-World War II is the United States is going to drag the rest of the world down with it. The US dollar is the world currency, and everything except for maybe like Russia is going to get dragged down with us, and there's nobody to scoop us up, and there's really not necessarily any war to fight to drag us up out of whatever's going to happen. I mean, this is going to be a complete remix and a reshuffle. Like, civilization as you know it is about to collapse and nobody cares and nobody's paying attention. That's okay. That's okay. It's going to be a surprise when it happens.